What's up, PhinsTalk Nation? What's up, Dolphin Nation? What's up, NFL fans? What is a Sully Guy? What is John Eric Sullivan looking for in an NFL draft prospect? What does he seek? Well, I'm going to read to you an article and see what he has to say. What is a Sully Guy in him? What does he look for in a draft prospect? What's a Sully Guy? New Dolphins GM Sullivan lays out what he looks for in prospects. Again, this was written by David Furones earlier today on February 26, 2026. Years down the road, the Miami Dolphins might have a large enough sample size of successful draft picks made by new general manager John Eric Sullivan to start labeling prospects a Sully Guy. Maybe certain characteristics rise to the forefront, those that Sullivan keys in on to make particular players the ones he typically goes for. What would constitute a Sully Guy? I think guys that are resilient, mentally tough, guys who prioritize winning over individual goals. Sullivan said with South Florida reporters gathered around him at the NFL scouting combines earlier this week. Guys who are smart football players elevate those around them. He wants players who are going to fit the culture he's trying to establish with the Dolphins. The word culture gets thrown around. It's a buzzword. Culture, Sullivan continues. But I think when you sit in the chair I'm sitting in, you have to be very intentional about the guys that you infuse into the locker room. But that's what the culture is going to be built on. And so I want a bunch of guys who love football, who are passionate about football and who prioritize winning, and will do that. Will do what they need to do for the team versus I mentality, if that makes sense. The transfer portal in college football has created challenges in identifying some of those traits in players as they enter the NFL. Not always easy to find, especially in the environment we're in, with guys jumping around from school to school, Sullivan said. That in itself kind of cultivates me, I. You have to be very diligent and cognizant of who you're bringing into the locker room. Sullivan said the Dolphins' general draft strategy will be to grab the best available for positionally conscious come late April. If Miami was to get involved in trading during the draft, it would probably mean moving back to acquire more draft capital as opposed to trading up for a specific player. The more likely scenario is that we're looking to move back and get picks, Sullivan said. That's the former Packers GM, Ted Thompson, in me. The more things in the bag you have, the better chance you have. But then, also, it's obvious. It's common sense. You look at your roster where we're going to be. I mean, we need picks, but you never know what situation is going to present itself. So everything's always on the table. More than likely, we go back. All right, guys. He wants a team player. He wants a team player that's aggressive, mentally tough, and that puts the team first over statistical individual stats and statistics. But basically like the killer bees of the 70s, and that the Dolphins had a no-name defense in the fact when they won the Super Bowl. Team first type of guys with toughness, quickness, and the ability to cultivate a culture and that type of mindset. Make a strong mental team and a quick striking team that puts the team first. That's what he's looking for. Let's see if he can do it. This is the wait and see attitude. We have to judge Sully in halfway in about 2 to 3 years. I think they can get it done, but we'll see what happens especially if Stephen Ross lets them do their job and does not meddle in the draft. Leave me your comments down below on what you think of Sully's strategy heading into the NFL draft and how he evaluates guys, and do you believe the turnaround will happen? Like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Dolphins.